So I am so curious. We are sitting at 367,000 residents, a little bit over 367,000. We've got this street of multifamily, but mid-level, still to become high rises. We have an apartment level that's only half full. Let's see, what is this? Is this an apartment or office? That's an apartment level. Well, it's about 80% full. So we've still got areas of growth. So, and we have an area here that looks like it's kind of transforming. So what I'm curious about is, for the most part, most areas of the city are about as populated as they're going to get. But what I'm curious about is when these become high rises, when this apartment level gets happy, which I'm hoping it will, as well as the other apartment level, where will we end up in population? That's what I'm curious to find out. Um, Another thing that I find curious, some of these futuristic skyscrapers, from a distance, they look abandoned to me. It is amazing how there's something about these buildings. Now, when you get close, they look fine. But from out here, especially early morning or late evening, I'll look and I'll think, my goodness, I've got all of these abandoned buildings. And no, they're not. So the other thing that I'm going to have to come to grips with, we have done three cities. Okay, 256, 418, and now 367, where I send garbage collection from another city. If you are following along and you're building cities and you're kind of going along with the way I'm doing it, just keep in mind, if you're going to send garbage collection from another city, do it in a city with a population that's not going to be a very high population city. There's something about the mechanic. Look at all of these garbage trucks. There is something about the mechanic where it does not hold up. We are doing, and I think when I'm getting electricity, when I'm getting water, when I'm sending sewage, I think because it's a different mechanic than actual vehicles coming here and collecting garbage. And the same thing happens with the recycling. It seems like, and I don't rely on it fully for, say, healthcare, police, fire, but just keep in mind, if you are planning on doing this, um, and you want to send garbage and recycling services from one city to another, just know that the challenges that I have faced with three cities now, and I know that these are some higher density cities, so that may be something that you're going to want to think about as you're planning a city. But my curiosity is, we are in sight. For a while there, when we were at 320,000, I was thinking, man, we may not get there. But we are in sight of our current highest population city. So Like I said, I'm really curious to see what happens when these buildings become high rises. Well, as the sun is going down on this particular game day, it is going on 10 p.m. We've got the beginnings of a couple of skyscrapers. Looks like one has already appeared. That's commercial, but we're in the process. These are starting to convert over, so I'm curious to see what impact this has, and I also need them to stay healthy. But we've got ground scrubbers, so that should help. But a few more game days should give us a really good indication of what's going on. Now the population dropped, which happens when buildings transform like this. Population drops, then it rebounds, hopefully. So, but we'll see. I will say this. I am very happy and very pleased. 11 a.m. and this is the only road that seems to have the most congestion. For the most part, my roads are green, maybe a light green, but this, and we knew this would be a major thoroughfare, but not bad. And I'm trying to figure out why this particular road, I'll have to stare at it, see if I can figure out why this one right here, and it's actually going from, remember the entire road was red, now it's starting to transfer over to not as congested. There's something about this road. Let's pause. Came from the Megatower. Going to work. Oops, that's a drone. Came from the Megatower. Late for her low paying job. Came from the Megatower. That's not a Megatower. So why is it taking me there? Driving parents' car to school. School. Okay, so that's school traffic. Where would I put a school to help ease some of that traffic? Yeah, there's school there, school there. So the middle of the city, I do not have any schools, and they're all trying, looks like a lot of people are trying to get to that school. There is a rare abandoned building. Haven't had a lot of those. Let's do this. We're gonna lose we're gonna lose a home. don't think I want to connect. Well, what would it hurt? I still don't think I want to do that. Let's do this. Let's extend you out. See if we can recoup. Let's put one of these here. Oh, can I do another? Let's do there. There. I need a bus stop in front. And then I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. But let's put some residential there. Now I just got rid of a building, so I may take a bit of a hit on population. Doesn't look like it, but it may not have registered yet. But let's see if that helps. Not enough room to increase density on that building there. Why don't we do this? One building is not going to change, make or break my city from a population standpoint. Let's see if we can't alleviate, get some people on much easier path to this school. All right, let's see how that works. We have 4 high rises, so we're getting there. I'm so curious to see where this city ends up from a population standpoint. Yeah, so our tourism crown is up and down as far as people coming to visit. I got a great suggestion in the comments of the last video, or maybe the video prior. I think it was the very last video, about adding a tourist attraction. Where would I, let's open up, where would I even put it? That's a great idea. Let's see, something with a small footprint. Well, let's get in here. So that's a commercial building. And that would be right next to, I don't know what kind of an impact, but it's a suggestion, and we could see if that makes a difference. Let's put that there, which will help bring in tourists. Let's make it easy for people to, let's see, there's a bus stop. Let's put a bus stop here. Okay, and then the other thing that got me thinking about, have no idea where we would, but let's try to figure out. So now this is a tourist attraction, but it's an apartment. 1,100 residents. I need to be close to the crown. I know it's not going to fit back here. Now those are high wealth. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose those. I need all the high wealth because I need people in my... Wait, let's make sure that that's... Yeah, that's high wealth. And that is right next to... So I've got Maglev. I have a bus stop. Let's put a bus stop. I guess I should have placed the building first. And I'm just going to have to accept the fact that... Whoops, not gambling. I mean, it fits. They would be 1 block away. Hopefully they'll be happy. Okay. So you know what? Right across... So they've got gambling. So they can go gamble. Let's look at my... Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's look at our zones. So they've got some... Okay, so they've got medium wealth shopping here. Something's building there. They are a block away from that. And a block away from that new... I might take a bit of a hit with population. These buildings are not going to grow underneath this. So let's see, is there a park? I mean, even if I give them... Look at that. That fits... Boy, that fits nicely, doesn't it? Is that what I want? That's going to be 2. Well, no, that fits as well. Should it be futuristic? What does that do to my land value? I don't think they're going to care whether or not it's a futuristic park. I just really like the fact that that park fits so nicely there. Okay, and some of that area is already medium. All right, well, thank you for that wonderful suggestion. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that makes a difference.